Right, so that Park County fire, we have our current conditions reporting from Lake George. That fire is burning south of Lake George, but right now we have south-south winds sustained at 20 miles per hour. That's a strong sustained wind that could definitely allow for any grass fires to burn very quickly. Now, this started in grass, it's now burning into trees and shrubs as well. Still gusting around 40 miles per hour. Again, that acreage at 70 acres at the Park County fire. It's 52 degrees. It's very mild out there. Now into the El Paso County fire that's burning just south of Simla. Here's our approximate fire location, and this is the Elbert and El Paso County line here. That's very dry, 9% humidity, 64 degrees out there, and our winds are gusting as high as 43 miles per hour. Again, they've been consistently out of the south-southwest. So fire activity likely to burn towards the east with this westerly component to the wind today. And in Park County, in El Paso County, we do have red flag warnings in place. They'll be in effect until 8 o'clock this evening, so well after sundown, because we are very dry and we're still going to be pretty gusty throughout the early evening hours. So right now it's 2% humidity in Kit Carson and Eads. It is extremely dry out there. When we have this dry of air plus the wind, any grass is going to completely dry out, because at this moment in time we have the dead grasses from winter, no snow on the ground. We don't have our spring green up yet, so that's why we have such a high fire danger today, on top of the weather conditions that make it even worse. So a high wind watch or warning is in effect for today as well. We do have strong winds coming again out of the south-southwest. They've been consistently gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour late this afternoon, and throughout the evening they will start to die down a bit, but that's still going to be in effect through later this evening. 7-8 o'clock is still where we expect high fire danger. It's really not until overnight when those wind gusts get less than 30 miles per hour. We also have the snow on top of this. We do have very strong winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings in place for the mountains. That's where we still have the excessive wind, and on top of that we do have the snow. So that's accounting for very tough travel into the high country. Now tonight we are going to drop into the 20s, 30s. That will help with humidity, but tomorrow we're going to do it all over again. It's going to still be very warm into the 60s. Our highs tomorrow above average, and we will have strong winds tomorrow. Once again, gusting 40, 50, even up to 60 miles per hour. So red flag warnings are in place on Friday once again, as well as a high wind watch for Friday. This will favor a more concentrated zone. So looking ahead, we're going to remain on this warm and windy stretch of weather, especially heading into the early parts of next week. We're still going to be looking at high fire danger, strong wind gusts again on Monday. We are just going to see this pattern for the next about 4, maybe 5 days before we finally get some relief and some cooler air, maybe some moisture middle of next week. So for Pueblo, we still have fire danger, high winds for tomorrow, getting awfully warm this weekend, but still remaining breezy and dry, so fire conditions do remain a concern. For Canyon City, same pattern, windy, fire danger tomorrow. That extends through the weekend, and then we finally get some relief, some higher humidity by Wednesday. And for Woodland Park, 50s, 60s for the next few days.